Okay. I suppose one of the big things is that I see my thinking and I see their thinking. And before I dive in and try and sort out their problems, try and make it better. And now I realise I don't have to do that. I realise that their default setting of innate well-being is the same as mine, and that given time their thinking will shift and my thinking will, and we'll be in a better place. Trying to deal with it from that place of low quality thinking, that lower level of consciousness, then there's no point. It was almost as though I had 3 days of watching my children in thought storms. It's just like one after the other. And I was very good at not diving into it. Seeing it for what it was, seeing thought, and allow myself to walk away until the thinking passed. And then we were okay. And then after 3 days, I forgot. And I got wrapped up in their thinking and tried to sort them out. Just recently with my son starting a new school, having been in the Steiner system for 7 years, he's gone to state school, and I could see there was a lot of thinking. But there was a part of me as a mum wanted to sort it out, and I forgot momentarily, and almost wanted to dive in and help him, and then thought, no, just let him talk, let him work through it, and we'll come out the other side together. And he did. We had a few days of up and down, but I think when anybody goes through any big change, kind of like life-changing at every level, which I think when a child moves schools and leaves friends and moves to a completely different system, as we do with jobs, it's always going to be a lot of change, therefore that potentially could stimulate a lot of thinking. And so each day I tried to stay very present with him and just think, let's just get through this day, this one day. Let me just be there to listen and not judge and not try to help. Just let him get back to his well-being, because I know he doesn't need me for that. I have moments where I get very much into my thinking and they get very much into their thinking and I want to shout and scream. But I've got better at walking away. I've got better at just separating myself and just knowing that when they're down there, their level of consciousness has slipped. I don't need to let mine slip down there with them. I can just go walk the dog, go read my book, give them some space and then come back. And actually it tends to shift very quick for kids, in my experience. To the extent where they're kind of going, what? What do you mean? Am I alright? And I'm like, oh, you were really upset. Oh yeah. They forget. They just move through it and it's gone. So that has been quite empowering for me.